Hey, what's up, Cynthia? What's up, guys? 7-6. Well, I got two of my favorite like concepts, like I find it really cool. I don't know who Buckethead is, but yeah, he does this thing with his hand, and I don't do it a lot because you need a wah pedal when you do it. But you get this hand here, and you get this hand here. And you basically kind of do like a chromatic thing, So sometimes he uses his pinky, sometimes he doesn't. But he does use. I know he uses this one a lot. But he basically does like a chromatic run. Depends what key he's in. So if he's in G, he likes to play around E a lot. So we kind of do this a lot. But it's basically based off of yeah. As much as I know, it's based off like chromatic scale, and then he goes like about a fifth away or so from the starting point. So if he starts on A, he's gonna play around E. It does sound pretty cool. This finger. But that's definitely one of the. And that took a long time. And And the second thing is probably the pinch harmonics over here. I love that stuff. That stuff is just epic. I don't know. But to do those types of things, man, your guitar just, it's gotta be like perfect. That's why he always gets them perfect. He gives y'all, he gives the guitar community about 2% of actually how to do it. And it took me, I'd say when I was about 28, 27, to actually understand what to do, how to do it properly. Which is kind of sad, because he's pretty damn good, man. He must have sat in his room a long time ago. Yeah, that's definitely the top coolest things that I love. Those things are just so cool to me. I also like open strings. Woo! Sounds good. Hey, thanks, man. That sounded nasty. That's incredible. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, there's not very many good good artists lately. They use a lot of auto-tune, you know, like I don't know, man. I don't like auto-tune. It's kind of strange, man. Like growing up, I'd go to Guitar Center, you know, quite a bit, and I've been going there last like 4 years, you know. Just now I'm going there more because I'm doing some Guitar Center stuff, you know, and not very many people looking to learn to play, man. It's kind of discouraging, really. It's hard, you know. It is hard, but man, it's so much fun once you understand, like, I mean, I don't know how it is around your area, but I mean, I've seen like the store is dead. I mean, you go inside, there's possibly like maybe two people looking around, you know, or kind of weird. You get some older people that I guess play, but I don't know. Because when I was a kid, you know, you walk in, you used to be all kinds of people playing, man. Just be loud. It'd be, you know, Charter Center employees would be running around the whole place. Now it's just walk in, there's just maybe two people. This is really weird, you know. Technology is just taking over the world, man. Mainly just old people, man, like 60 years old or more. I see they go in there. I don't mind it. It's just kind of weird. I don't see any, like, strange. like the blues playing I've been doing? Or you like other stuff more? Which one? I've been thinking about doing a one where I just play one string, like have like it could be like G string, it's just one string. This guitar can ring, man. This is a small amp. Wow. I love that. Oh man. You know, that's one of my newest inventions where I played this little thing right here. I pick with the pick, the middle finger, the high E. I love that. I don't know why. I think that's such a good one. Oh, nice, man. electric more. I like Strats too. I like Strats. This allows, it's not a Strat, but I can get like a Stratty kind of sound out of it. Like that right there is like, that's like the skeleton, you know, like you always go back to that. Yeah, you could do a lot around it. Oh, that's cool. Today I was actually working on this guitar because it has like a problem with the volume pot. Actually, two problems. The you'd swell it up and down, and go all the way down. It would you could hear it through the amp still. It's not doing it. And the other problem was the high pass on it doesn't work. So I think I always have problems with these volume pots on these particular guitars. They always seem to break. So I think I'm gonna have to buy a new pot for it. But this is my very first like decent guitar. Here, I'll show you something I did to it before I go. I actually, if you can see that. Actually, let me do this. I routed, well, I think I did it, yeah. But I routed out back here. And there is like one problem with the guitar. I can fix it pretty easily. But we had to route it out because Joe doesn't use that bridge. So I physically put this tremolo in it. There's one problem. You see this corner right here? Because we didn't want to take away all the wood. But there's this corner. If you can see that with my finger. So this corner will kind of hit that edge right there. And over time, maybe it's rubbing against it. But maybe it's rubbing against it a little bit. But that causes it to not come back all the way. So I got to fix that if I'm going to play with this guitar live. It is a great guitar overall. I think this side down here. Yeah, let me see there. See that spot right there? Maybe that one's okay. No. Yeah, that and then a lot. I changed out some of the. This is like my. I'm gonna call it Frankenstein tremolo, but these screws are made specifically for this, and it took me a long time to figure out what I needed to buy. So, and but yeah, it works. It works great. But I don't like Allen key screws, man, because I stripped so many of them when I was a kid. The ones up here by the locking nut are fine, but the ones by the man, I had to always had to like move them around. And I was trying to figure out how to keep the damn blasted thing in tune all my life, And I ended up screwing it up, screwing it up. So. Yeah. There's a lot to these types of guitars, man. These ones that got Floyd Rose. If you watched my newest Guitar Center video, I talk about it. So, yeah, there's a lot to it, though. Did you watch that one? It's a pretty good one, I think. Pretty good episode. I'm gonna watch it again. The high E string went way out, man. Yeah, this guitar though, my drummer said this was my best sounding guitar, and I think it could be. I think it could be the pickup on it, man, because it does sound good. I don't know. Well, I got to record tomorrow, so I got a long day tomorrow. I might record Monday. I don't know. Just see how I feel, because I gotta go. We gotta go to town tomorrow. So, thanks for stopping by, man.